The election results are in with a light voter turnout. Buddy Rose rides for a cause. Richmond County Chamber of Commerce announces upcoming events, and first annual Hamlet Business Development Association Talent Search crowns crooners. That and more are all coming your way on your Wednesday edition of Live at 5. Richmond County's nightly news starts right now. Good evening and welcome to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. I'm Callie Smith. To learn more about registering for summer classes, visit richmondcc.edu or call 910-410-1700. Let's get right to it now for tonight's top stories. Primary elections on non-presidential election years typically have light turnout. The 2018 primary in Richmond County proved to be no exception. There were a total of 5,092 votes cast. This is just 17% of the 30,226 registered voters in Richmond County. Director of Elections for Richmond County, Connie Kelly, said it was a long day for the poll workers and she would have liked to seen a better turnout. Kelly noted that this was the first time the county has used the electronic voter registration validation system and everything worked well. In the Democratic primary race for the Richmond County Board of Commissioners, newcomer Tavares Bostic was the top vote getter with 25.4% of the vote. Rick Watkins was second highest at 22%, with incumbents Don Bryant and Herbie Long also winning an opportunity to be on the ballot in November, where they will face incumbent Ben Moss and fellow Republican candidate Jim Entwistle. The Richmond County Board of Education saw a nonpartisan election where the top four candidates became new members of the board. In a tight race, the winners were incumbent Bobby Sue Ormsby, Daryl Mason, Joe Richardson, and Pat Campbell. Campbell only beat Aiken by 97 votes and Orsby by 99 respectively. Locally, in the state and national primary races, Dan McCready beat Christian Cano easily with 79.1% of the vote in Richmond County and 82.8% district-wide in the Democratic primary for the U.S. House of Representatives, District 9. On the Republican side, incumbent Robert Pittenger beat out Mark Harris with 60.8% of the vote in Richmond County, but lost overall with Mark Harris taking 48.5% to Pittenger's 46.5% district-wide. Only 825 votes separated the two candidates. In the Republican race for the NC Senate District 25 seat, incumbent Tom McInnes easily won in Richmond County over Michelle Lexo of Pinehurst with a commanding 91.1% of the vote. McInnes also won the district overall with 61% versus Lexo's 39%. McInnes will go on to face Helen Probst Mills of Pinehurst in November. The weather was perfect as bikes were humming in Rockingham Saturday, May 5th at Buddy Rose as bikers began arriving to participate in the fundraiser for Richmond County Special Olympics. This was the 9th year Buddy Rose held the ride for the Special Olympics, but this year was different. It was missing someone very special. Saturday's ride also included a memorial for William Buddy Roebuck, who began the fundraiser 9 years ago in support of his niece, Elizabeth Horner. Horner has been an athlete for the Special Olympics since she was a young girl, and now years later still participates in the adult events. Roebuck passed away in January 2018. Terry Williams opened with prayer, then the bikers with big hearts took to the road at 1:30 to begin their journey as they headed towards the festival in Ellerby. After the festival, they rerouted towards Derby, then back to Highway 1. The stop before the final destination was a sponsor, the Moose Lodge in Rockingham, with the final destination being Buddy Rose. With the delicious smell of barbecue in the air, volunteers worked hard to prepare chicken and pork barbecue plates as part of the fundraiser. After the bikes returned, there's an auction, a 50-50 drawing, and a raffle taking place. Even though it was a bittersweet day for the riders all involved, Buddy's legend lives on, and the annual event will continue in his memory. This year's ride included 86 bikers. For more information on the Richmond County Special Olympics or to become a coach, contact coordinator Teresa Smith at 910-997-8379. When we come back, Richmond County Chamber of Commerce announces upcoming events and the first annual Hamlet Business Development Association Talent Search crowns crooners. It's coming up after the break.
My name is Jim Leach, and we have been using the Tim Hayden Construction Company for the last several years.
My name is Dave Owens and my wife Beth. We had some damage here at our place in Knollwood Village.
January 2nd, our house flooded upstairs coming through to the first floor.
Tim has responded very quickly with his team of people.
Our repairs went extremely well.
Tim made a very difficult situation much easier for us.
Family Pharmacy is a local pharmacy that's been in business in Rockingham for over 10 years. Located in the Food Lion Shopping Center on US 1 North, we have easy access into the store and a drive-thru for your convenience as well. You can download the official Family Pharmacy app at myfamilypharmacy.com, and we'll help you set it up to text you when your prescription is ready, and you can even set it up to fill your prescriptions when due. Our motto is we'll treat you like family, and it's something we truly mean. We take the same care in filling your prescription that we would take for our own family. Family Pharmacy, we'll treat you like family.
Hello, I'm Tammy Benson, and this is
Nancy Bowling.
And we're here to tell you about the wonderful service at hospice and what they have to bring, from the nursing services to the medical director to in-home aides to a chaplain to bereavement to everything you can imagine. They were there to take care of it.
I cannot think of how the experience with hospice could have been any better professionally, spiritually.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Welcome back to Live at 5, Richmond County's Nightly News. This Thursday, you will want to be in the downtown Rockingham for the Chamber of Commerce Connection After 5 from 5 to 7 p.m. between Simply Chic and Remax in downtown Rockingham. Live music, beer garden, and light appetizers will be provided. The Chamber of Commerce is excited to welcome owner Ashley Bennett and her business Access Boutique to the community with a ribbon cutting on Monday, May 14th at 4 p.m. Stop by for the grand opening at 1221B Rockingham Road in Rockingham. And Hoptoberfest is back again for the 4th year in a row. The date is set for Saturday, October 6th. Tickets go on sale Monday, June 5th. For the full list of events, you can visit richmondobserver.com. Saturday, May 5th, the Hamlet Middle School Gymnasium was the location of the first annual Hamlet Business Development Association's Talent Search. Spearheaded by Carolyn Blue of Hamlet Florist, this competition was a fundraiser with the proceeds being used to establish a scholarship at Richmond CC for a business major, a deserving entrepreneurial student who may one day open his or her own business in the Hamlet area. Auditions were held in March to select the vocal contestants to participate in the show. The hope was to have 18 to 20 talented singers to regale the audience in this inaugural show. Falling a few short of that number, there were 10 vocalists listed on the program, with one not able to perform tonight due to illness. All contestants were vocalists, but some played an instrument as well. Third place finisher Bob Dotson of Hamlet Hardware played guitar and sang White Freightliner. The second place finisher Lisa Freeman accompanied herself on the piano. Ray Charles played the guitar and sang the crowd-pleasing Temptations hit, My Girl. Emily James sang an original song and played her guitar as well. All in all, it was an entertaining night and a successful fundraiser, as the entire $500 scholarship was raised with the sale and the local business ads in the program. Intermission entertainment was provided by vocalist Carolyn Blue herself, a veteran of a number of talent shows, and Joe Ford, a Richmond County resident who is known for his musical talent on piano. The top 3 finishers all received a trophy and a cash prize for their efforts. A 50-50 raffle is also going on all evening, and Joe Ford was the lucky winner of the $66 pot. When we come back, Raider baseball advances in the first round of the state playoffs. We also got your weather report and more sports coming your way right after the break.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
Rockingham Farm Supply in downtown Rockingham at the corner of 220 and Green Street's a great place to stop by and have some fellowship and fun. Pick up your dog food, seed, even chicks for your farm, a little bit of everything, and a great selection of zero-turn lawnmowers and other lawn care products. Stop by and visit the local family-friendly atmosphere at Rockingham Farm Supply. Again, that's Rockingham Farm Supply at the corner of 220 and Green Street in downtown Rockingham.
Exit Realty Platinum in Rockingham has listed one of the most beautiful homes in Richmond County. Located in Rockingham on Ledbetter Lake, the home features 4 bedrooms with bamboo floors and a kitchen featuring stainless steel appliances and granite countertops, and a master bedroom that overlooks Ledbetter Lake, along with a spacious tile shower and the attached master bathroom. The open living space leads to the back deck with a perfect view of Ledbetter Lake, and the property features its own boat dock. Want to see this beautiful home? Call Nicole Hayden with Exit Realty Platinum, your source for homes in Richmond and Moore counties.
Welcome back to Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond Community College. And now for your top sports stories. Unlike the first round of the Sandhills Athletic Conference Tournament, which saw the Richmond Senior High School varsity baseball team get knocked out early, the Raiders did the knocking Tuesday night, sending the War Eagles of Davie County High School home with an 8-2 loss. The green and gold did what they do best, and what head coach Ricky Young has been preaching all season long, putting pressure on opposing defenses, great pitching, and timely hitting. The War Eagles would get on the board first in the top of the second inning to go up 1-0, but that would be the last time they would own the lead. Richmond came right back in the bottom of the second and went up 2-1 after starting pitcher Trey Watkins doubled, first baseman Cam Caraway walked, and Tyler Bass bunted a single and beat the throw with a head-first slide to load the bases. Second baseman Justin Ingram would then single, scoring courtesy runner Cy Jones and Caraway. The Raiders continued to add to their lead, tacking on a run in the bottom of the fourth and fifth innings off of War Eagles starting pitcher and East Carolina University commit Carson Weisenhunt. A few timely arrows by Davie County also helped Richmond cross the plate Tuesday. Richmond will now move on to number 2 seed East Forsyth in the second round of the NCHSAA 4A playoffs, another team from the Central Piedmont Conference. Not only did the Eagles win the regular season CPC title by going 9-1, they also won the conference tournament last week against West Forsyth High School by a score of 6-5. The time and date for that game has yet to be determined as of this broadcast. Just over a month ago, 2 Richmond Senior High School students and Lady Raiders soccer players embarked on a once-in-a-lifetime trip to Italy. During their spring break, junior Julia Bornst and freshman Caroline Whitley packed their soccer bags and headed overseas for a sightseeing and soccer-filled endeavor. The trip, which was scheduled through the athletic club of the Sandhills Travel Soccer Program in Aberdeen, North Carolina, lasted 9 days that saw the pair of ACS soccer players visit 3 major Italian cities. One of the biggest differences for Bornhurst was the more freestyle way of driving, noting that was the necessity to make eye contact with the drivers to make sure they didn't get hit. She also thought it was neat to see the amount of mopeds riding around the city streets. Whitley laughed as she explained that her biggest barrier was Italy's lack of sweet tea. Part of the trip was to immerse the ACS players into what European soccer is like and give them some real playing experience. In total, Bornston Whitley played 3 separate matches and played as an ACS squad and played inter-squad matches with the Italians. While both girls noted that soccer is a universal sport, they said that there were some hiccups when they mixed teams and played alongside the Italian girls. One of the things that was drastically different was the focus and execution of footwork. Bornhurst and Whitley, along with the rest of the Lady Raiders teammates, will begin the 4A state playoffs tonight at home. Number 13 Richmond, the highest seed it's earned since 2004, will host number 20 Porter Ridge High School. The match is scheduled to start at 7 p.m. And that's going to do it for sports. Let's send it over to Kelsey Rushing for today's Live at 5 weather report. Kelsey?
Thanks, Callie. Today's 5-day weathercast is brought to you by Todd's Computers, and the lows for tonight from the Carolinas starting with Greenville will be 57, and then New Bern will also be 57. Wilmington will be 59, and then, of course, Raleigh will be 59 as well. So it's going to start getting warmer the further you go down south. Clinton will be 58. Lumberton will be 55, and then Southern Pines, which is actually the coldest for those evenings, is going to be at 48, and then Rockingham, of course, is going to be 51. Lombard will also be 51. Darlington will be 53. Greensboro will be 54. Charlotte 58. Lancaster is going to be 50, so it's the second lowest. And then Columbia will be 61, which is the highest for that evening. So if you're in Columbia, keep that in mind. It's going to be kind of warm that evening. And then, of course, going straight into the 5-day weathercast, starting with Thursday, it will be sunny with a high of 89 and a low of 63. And then Friday, also sunny, high of 90, low of 66. And then Saturday, we'll have sunny skies, of course, as always, with a high of 94 and a low of 68. And then Sunday's going to be the warmest day, as you can see, with a high of 96. So keep that in mind. It's going to be fairly warm. It's almost to the hundreds, so it's getting pretty warm. It's almost summer, and it actually is pretty much is summer, with a low of 69. And of course, Monday will also be cloudy with the high of 94 and a low of 69 as well. And of course, that pollen outlook for first Thursday and Friday will be very high for both those days, so keep that in mind and have your medication ready if you need it, because it's going to be hot, it's going to be humid, and it's going to be dry. And then, of course, the pollen. But other than that, let's go back to the desk.
Thanks, Kelsey. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. And if you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for iPhone and Android devices and tune into Good Morning Sandhills tomorrow morning between 6 and 8 a.m. on the classicrockradio.com. Thanks for watching Live at 5. Good night, Richmond County.